Welcome to Dining with Dan. So tonight I thought I'd try something different. How about bacon cheeseburger egg rolls? Okay, so to start this dish we're going to take a deep frying pan on about medium heat. To that we're going to add a pound of ground beef, here I'm using a 85-15. I'm going to break that up as we cook it. We're going to take one yellow onion and dice that up, and we're going to add that to it. We're going to let that cook until the meat's completely browned and finished. Make sure and crumble this ground beef while you're cooking it too. You want that pretty fine. Okay, so once that's fully cooked, we're going to want to set that off the heat. We're going to want to drain any excess grease out of that, and we're going to let that cool slightly. We'll move on to the next step. Okay, so once that's drained, cooled down slightly, we're going to take and pour that into a bowl. Also now, at the beginning of this, first thing you probably should have done is cooked up some bacon, about a half pound of bacon. Here I actually got some that was already pre-cooked and crumbled. What you can do, you just don't want to get the cheap, cheap imitation bacon bits that they sell for salad topping. You want real bacon. So to that, you're going to add that to the mix. Mix that in real well. You're also going to want to add a cup of chopped dill pickles, or in this case, I basically took a jar of dill pickle relish and just drained it. I'm going to mix that in. Next we're going to take a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. Mix that in. along with a tablespoon of yellow mustard. Once that's mixed up real well, we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, so now for this next part, we're going to want to take a baking pan and put a piece of parchment paper on it. We're going to take our egg roll sheets. You want to put those with one corner facing you. You want a damp paper towel. You want to put that over the ones that you're not working with. Make sure that they don't dry up. I'm going to take our mixture. You want to have a bowl of water nearby as well. So you can take, so for your egg rolls, you want to take about a quarter cup of the mixture. Form that. I'm going to roll this. Once you get towards the end, you want to roll it pretty tight too. Once you get toward the end, you just dip your finger, wet that end, roll that up, put that on the sheet. And make sure that the ends are all sealed as well. And you want to make sure you're only using a sheet at a time. You don't have to, otherwise your dough will be too thick. So we'll start. I'm going to splash of water all around. On the sides, make sure the sides stick better. You don't necessarily have to use a measuring cup either. You can use whatever you'd like. Just what I chose to use. As long as you get a good consistent amount in all of your egg rolls. Okay, so once you have all your egg rolls wrapped and ready to go, you would basically deep fry them either in a pan or a deep fryer. Me, I'm not a big fan of oil, and I have a deep fryer, but I don't really like to use it much, so I bought me a new toy today, which I'm going to try out. And this is basically an air fryer, which uses basically air instead of oil. So what I've done is I just basically lightly brushed these with some canola oil. Preheated this. I'm going to pop this open. I'm going to throw these in, probably 3 at a time. Cook those for about, say about 6 minutes. We'll see how they come out. Okay. Also, so while those are cooking, we'll make a dipping sauce for these. Dipping sauce, I'm basically just going to take a quarter cup of mayonnaise. Try to keep it all in a mixing bowl. Then mix a quarter cup of ketchup. And we take about a clove of minced garlic. I'm going to throw this in the fridge and let these flavors all combine while I'm cooking the rest of these. Alright, well there it is. Bacon cheeseburger egg rolls. Those are delicious. Football season's coming up, so you want a good staple to put out for football party, Super Bowl party? This would be the one right here. But very tasty, simple, easy to make, and not promoting this, but I love my new toy, air fryer. Actually worked out pretty good. They almost seem like they actually were deep fried, and I'm sure a heck of a lot healthier though. So anyway, you like this video? You want to see more like it? Please subscribe. If you want to try this recipe for yourself, put it down in the description below. I want to thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you again soon.